Welcome back to MTG Open Mic. Today we are going to be talking about this insane top secret lair that I got from an unknown sender. So I assume that this is an early spoiling for Neon Dynasty because the secret lair is Duck Dynasty. And it's a commander-based secret lair. It has 4 unique cards that are all based around commander and 1 reprint. So let's go take a look at these cards. You can see again really quickly here, and we'll go top down and check them out. So the first card is Jace the Duck Hunter, and you can see here he's a legendary planeswalker, and the creature type is Duck Commander, which is a new creature type for this secret lair. And he starts with 4 loyalty, +1, destroy target duck, and then you can -2 to place target duck in a graveyard into play under your control. And then if you get to the ultimate, you -7 and you can create 30 treasure tokens. So that's pretty strong, and I think, if you've seen the show, that they have a lot of money, so I think that that's sort of what they're going for there with the 30 treasure tokens. And I don't know how, keep in mind that if you destroy ducks can destroy changelings, so that's going to be sort of a big deal in some arenas. And then similarly, putting a duck from a graveyard, and there's already some combos I've seen with some of those cards that make all creatures a certain creature type. So I could see that being good. Although the card itself has a weird misprint on it. You can see up in the top right hand corner. Like normally the colorless mana is to the left, and I think it's either a misprint or just a printer error on Wizard's part. So the card quality B+, but I'm gonna give Jace the Duck Hunter an A-. And then we are going to go straight to the next one, and this is Phil, Caller of Ducks, also a legendary creature and also a duck commander. So ducks you own have Cascade. He takes 4 colors, so it's a little bit tough to get out there, but it makes sense, right? Forest, a mountain, an island, and a swamp. Those are all terrains, I think, especially the swamp and the island for duck hunting. So giving your ducks Cascade, I think, is already pretty good. Pay a forest, sacrifice a duck to destroy target artifact. Pay a mountain, sacrifice a duck to deal 3 damage to any target. And then pay 1 swamp, sacrifice a duck, and basically you get a dark ritual for free. And then 1 island, sacrifice a duck, and draw a card. So pretty versatile card, I think. And as a commander, you have access to dual lands, you have access to triomes. You can do a lot with Phil, Caller of Ducks. And a 3/4 is nothing to scoff at, too. So he's above Bolt, can hold his own in combat. And so I think, again, that guy's going to be something to look out for. And then the next card, I did want to actually mention, again, the printing looks pretty bad on this card. So it's kind of going over the border there. So I don't really like that. Unless, of course, it's a misprint, because that means money. Okay. And then Miss Kayoko. So I don't know if that's supposed to be a play on Oko. But this planeswalker seems really, really good. So it's a hybrid black-white, 1 blue and 1 green. A legendary planeswalker, also a duck commander. And the creature type duck commander does mean it can be your commander. So these, even though it doesn't say it in the text, these planeswalkers can be your commander, which I think is pretty cool. So it starts with 6 loyalty, +2, create 2 food tokens, and a 2/2 duck with flying. That seems a little bit excessive, but it's probably fine. And then -3 until end of turn. Food tokens you control gain 0. Sacrifice this token. Target human or duck gains +3/+3 until end of turn. So that means if you have 4 food tokens and you just play this on turn 3, -3, that's a free 12 damage that can be coming at your opponent. That seems very, very powerful. Let's see what the ultimate is here. Is -9, destroy all food tokens in play. So that means not just yours, but your opponent's food tokens as well. For each token destroyed in this way, choose one. Target player gains 5 life, or target player loses 5 life. So I imagine you'd mostly be using the target player loses 5 life, but I could see scenarios, especially in a multiplayer game, where maybe you would want to gain the life. So that card also seems really strong. And then we're going to go to the reprint here, which is Clay Pigeon. I can't remember. I think it's from one of the unsets. So sort of a card that we were all waiting for a reprint for. And it's a 1/1 for 3, and if you pay 1, you throw Clay Pigeon into the air at least 2 feet above your head while seated. Attempt to catch it with one hand. If you catch Clay Pigeon, prevent all damage to you from any one source and return Clay Pigeon to play tapped, otherwise sacrifice it. Very cool, and because it now has been reprinted in this secret lair, it is legal in all formats. So I also think that's pretty cool too. Again, the print quality on this secret lair is just not the best I've seen. We'll just leave it at that. And I'm super stoked that I was sent this though. So thank you. We have one more card to review, and this one's out there. So the Duck Commander Collar. And if you've seen the show Duck Dynasty, that is the name of their duck collar. So I think that's a perfect fit for the flavor. Neon Dynasty, Duck Dynasty, it makes sense. So Duck Commander Collar is an artifact that takes 0, pay 0, sacrifice Duck Commander Collar. Place target Duck Commander from any zone onto the battlefield under its owner's control. Take another turn after this one. Yeah, it's okay. I don't know. I mean, you have to sacrifice it, so is it really that good? It does say you can play from any zone onto the battlefield, but isn't in play a zone? I have a couple problems with the wording on this card, but yeah, it seems fine. I don't think it'll see a lot of play, but you never know. People are pretty innovative out there. So again, this is the Duck Dynasty super top secret lair. Should be hitting the shelves in January or February, and just happy to be on the ground floor of this one. So that's all I've got for today. So thanks for tuning in, and until next time.